fellow travelers, and welcome to the Horror Green Book, the channel that takes you from coast to coast and con to con. I am your travel guide, Brendan, and we are here in the scary sanctuary, bringing to you another Disgraceful Double Features live watch party. It's quickly becoming one of my favorite nights of the week, guys. Tonight's Disgraceful Double Features, flicks will be a very interesting one. Two very fun 80s flicks. First, we will have From Beyond. Oh man, who doesn't love some good old, Barbara Crampton? You got some. It's just it's such an amazing thing. You got Ken Foree, great special effects. I mean, more Lovecraftian horror. And then you have Hello, Mary Lou, Prom Night 2. It's no Jamie Lee Curtis, but it's a better film, that's for sure. I definitely watch Prom Night 2 way more than the first one. But enough of that, enough rambling. Let's see who's up in the room. Let's see, Joe came in and out early. Let's see, we got Ghosty in the house. What's going on, Ghosty? We got Bumper. What's going on, Bumper? Yeah, I know. Where's Joe been? Joe just comes in like a ninja and just leaves. We got Vero in the house. What's going on, Vero? To turn Tony in a microphone. Where is that? Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, that's right, Ghosty. You caught that reference. Yeah, where is that? Oh, Tony, I love that. That's always fun, man. I did that in last time I was in Vegas for Days of the Dead. Some people were hanging out at the official after party, and they had wrestling there. So that's always fun. They're gonna have little person strippers sometime in Dallas. I need to actually kind of check that out. That'll be a very interesting watch. Let's see. We got Happy in the house. What's going on, Happy? Yeah, for real. That's always fun. It's not happy birthday, just happy. We got Demented. What's going on, man? Yeah, I completely agree with that, Demented. Brian, that's completely a valid take. I agree with that take. Yeah, Bumper and Tony, you guys will be picking again pretty shortly, guys. I was thinking about that not too long ago. We got Lori. What's going on, Lori? Glad to have you in here. Yeah, it's going down, y'all. You love you some Beck? Yeah, I know, right? As soon as I saw two turn Tony in the microphone, it just immediately just fit into place. Yeah, what's going on, Brian? Good to see you, buddy. Hey, we got Papa Goss in the house. What's going on, Josh? We got Papa Goss. And guys, tonight's feature of From Beyond, it is not available on Tubi, but it is available on Pluto. So I included the link in the chat. But let's just say if you have Pluto on your preferred streaming platform, or well, preferred way to stream, whether it be through your laptop or through your Fire Stick or Roku, you'll be able to find Pluto on there. Hey, we got Captain Spaulding. Hey, man, good to have you in here, man. Yeah, didn't want to necessarily go too much into details, but man, hopefully everything's going well with your family, man. Yeah, the party can start, man. We got Captain Spaulding in the house. But yeah, guys, let's start the film in about 5 minutes. Well, yeah, 40 past the hour, so a little bit less than 5 minutes. Gives everyone time to go ahead and get set up. And while we're flooding in, go ahead and hit that like button so that the algorithm will be very kind to the channel and find more wonderful people like you all. We're not out of the woods yet. I feel like I'm in a horror movie myself, but thank you. Hey, no problem at all, man. I'm just glad that we can have a bit of a distraction in these times. That's what we're here for. You know, you got your Green Book Gang family to lean on, man. So we're sending you plenty of best wishes. Hey, no problem at all, Lori. We're starting with From Beyond. And you'll be able to find that on Pluto. Yeah, of course, guys, as you're coming in, feel free to ask for a timestamp anytime the ad monsters throw us out of sync. But yeah, you're right, Tony, man. Hang in there, Captain. We're here for you, though, man. If you need anything, feel free to hit me up. Even if it's just someone to talk to, buddy. Hey, we appreciate that, Captain Sparta, man. Like I said, man, we all have real lives and stuff like that. So, just to have those moments where we could just hang out and, just distract ourselves from, how hard life can be. That's what we're here for. The GBG, we got your back, man. And same with all of you guys, all of you guys that come up, every week and every showing. That's what I love. I wanted to have a community where we could, lean on each other if need be. So, you know, the doors to the scary sanctuary are always open to you guys. Yeah, for real, Papa Goss. But as I said, I didn't want to necessarily give out, too many details or anything like that. But just know that we're in your corner, dog. All right, let me go ahead and make sure I'm queued up. For some reason, I had it going on in the background. All right, let me change that. Select video to access controls. Okay. I'm really looking forward to seeing From Beyond. This is just a fun one. Great cast. I mean, and plus it's good to see like the dynamics from Reanimator switched around a bit. So, um, Jeffrey Combs is wonderful as ever in this. You know, um, Barbara Crampton looking amazing. Like this film also kind of curated certain looks that I enjoy seeing the opposite sex in. Those of you who have never seen this will find out a bit more about your travel guide than you ever probably wanted to. But those of you who are in here right now, who has seen From Beyond and who hasn't? Of course, I like to ask, when was the first time that you guys saw it? Hey, Matt, what's going on, Matt? Glad to have you in here, buddy. Let me go ahead and make sure I pull up the chat here on my side. And I'm looking at the clock here. And on my Say So Travelers, we will drift into the beyond. Let's see. Alright, guys, press play. Let's see. Bumper's never seen it. Oh man, that's cool. Ghosty hasn't seen it, but you recently downloaded it. Okay. You saw From Beyond shit faced at the Egyptian Theater in LA. Now that's quite a story, Brian. I'm sure I've seen From Beyond, but basically your first time again. So you were probably like 40 beers in the last time. Added to your list of have-nots, Ghosty. All right. Oh man, this is quite a treat. A lot of you guys haven't seen From Beyond. Oh man, so you. Oh man, okay. I'm excited. Yeah, you get some awesome awesome acting in this. Because this cast has a lot of chemistry together. Hey Jeff, what's going on? You came in late, had to take your nap. Well, we're glad that you're here, Jeff. Lori hasn't seen it. Vero hasn't seen it. Oh man. Oh, all right. I'm happy. So this is some good sci-fi horror, guys. Great creature effects, and this gets pretty wacky. If you thought Reanimator got pretty out there, this is probably a bit more far out there than Reanimator. Snagging some Whataburger, man, that sounds delicious right about now, man. You wish you had 40 beers right now. Taco Bell chili cheese burritos, seven of them. Yeah, cat's dead. Details later. Yeah, and then you get like as sexy as Barbara Crampton was in Reanimator, you get to see her really sexed up in this movie. Man, I'm glad this is a first time watch for a lot of you guys. Like, that's really exciting. I enjoyed the monkey, Captain Spaulding. It's a pretty fun watch. I like the humor in it, and I like those death can come out of nowhere type films. It will definitely make a great pairing with the next Final Destination film. I love some good old science fiction horror. Man, good old Stuart Gordon. Rest in peace, man. It's going on 5 years. It has been 5 years. He just passed last month in March 2020. Yeah, I never got a chance to meet Stuart Gordon. Oh man, that's a guy that would have been awesome. I love like his flicks. Castle Freak. We got to Castle Freak will be an awesome disgraceful double feature watch. You went to the White Sands today? Oh, that's awesome, man. Sounds like a cool getaway. Yeah, he was supposed to be a Frightmare that year. I remember because I was supposed to go that year, and I was like, you know what? Nothing's keeping me from going to this Texas Frightmare, and then COVID happened, and then he passed, and everything. It was crazy. Oh, nice. Once the producer director is supposed to be in there. Oh, okay. little bunny. Oh, oh, nice. Yeah, I love the TCM cast. They get out there. Good old Bob. Like all the cast from around the movies, pretty much almost except for like the next generation. So no one was just even around Captain. That's crazy. Yeah, that sounds dope, Tony. So Matt's never seen this before either. Yeah, just have that solitude. All right, we have another entry for DustTheDogDie.com. For those of you that are in suspense. It's something that's very sick. But whenever you have a character like that just screaming their heads off, I just can't help but laugh about that. And then Jeffrey Combs' face. I think Sean does. Yeah, he does actually own that prop, that huge From Beyond prop. Yeah, you're right, Matt. Like compute the the huge um, science equipment. Yeah, I remember seeing the video on that. That's a good call, Matt. Fun intro. Brian Yesna. Yeah, I mean, this a reanimator. Perfect 80s Lovecraftian horror back to back double feature. Um, Great shining examples of what you could do with taking great subject matter and changing it just enough to adapting it to a modern audience. Hey, I really appreciate that, Captain Spaulding. Like seriously, man. Like that really, really means a lot. That you're able to sit back, unwind, kick it with your GBG family, man. You remember seeing this VHS cover at the video store a lot? And I love this intro. Like this also has another cool intro like Reanimator does. Yeah, I remember seeing this one a lot as well at a lot of mom and pop rental stores. I know I'm on the outside, but I remember why I haven't seen this as much. I really not in love with the Lovecraft stuff, just being honest. I get that. A lot of people aren't. Lovecraftian horror is a kind of like an acquired taste. But I kind of dig it. Like, even though Lovecraft himself was a dick, I get the concept of his horror. I like cosmic horror. Like, there's some really cool ones. Like, In the Mouth of Madness is a very cool Lovecraftian horror. Like, Lovecraftian horror can be done pretty cool. The Void, one of my favorite modern Lovecraftian horror films. We'll have to check that out one of these days. And one of the shining examples of practical effects in the last like 20 years. Barbara so hot in glasses, and also suitable flesh. Super Flesh is a cool modern Lovecraftian horror. You get some of Barbara and Heather Graham. Could be can be a weapon. Yo, Matt, it is so worth checking out. Like that's actually a film that I was thinking of maybe doing on the Disgraceful double features. Like, The Void is one of my favorite modern horror films, and so many people haven't seen it. Like, super cool practical effects. Like, whenever I see that film, I think of how the Thing remake could have been a million times better just by having practical effects. Oh, we got the choking stroke. Seems like a pretty normal mental health care facility to me. You like the void in Blondie's pants. Miskatonic. It's always going down in Miskatonic. I absolutely will forever and always love seeing Jeffrey Combs acting and stuff. He's like he plays that really good horror everyman. He kind of like has like that same thing like Bruce Campbell has, where it's just like, man, I can't help but like this guy. Why even bother installing that window? The dude in the black robe looked like your grandfather. Oh, that's crazy, man. Yeah, man, I definitely want to see that house for real. They're always they're, this has a lot of They Live type vibes, like the stuff just slightly beneath the veil. What did you see? See, see. Yeah, I mean that's good health care. I mean if you're going that overkill with a little cut like that. Timestamp. I just reached my first ad, but I'm at 15 minutes and 17 seconds. So I'll give you guys a quick update as soon as this ad ends. Yeah, I'm 15 minutes and 19 seconds now. Thankfully, it's just like a quick ad on Pluto. Let's see. Hold on. I knew there was something I was supposed to double check. And by the way, guys, tonight's pick of From Beyond, we're watching Jeff's pick. So JD 636 picked this first flick, and our second flick was picked by Brian, aka Demented. So I'm loving seeing you guys' picks week after week. I'm loving this theme of having you guys make selections as well. It's been about 20 years since you've seen Reanimator. Oh, I love Reanimator. One of my favorites. Wait a second. Is that social commentary on the mental health? Yeah, Reanimator is awesome. County jail. Got an ad in county jail. 17 minutes and 40 seconds, Tony. Like, Dr. Loomis would be very envious of that dude's trench coat. All right. I'll happily be Barbara Crampton's patient. It's like, thank you, doctor. Shirt's very wrinkly. Well used. All right, we got Ken in the house. Me, Joe Grizzly. Man, I love some Ken Forey. So Ryan Gosling It's supposed to be the producer for Return of the Killer Clowns. Nice. Okay. That's crazy good if they could get a name like Ryan Gosling connected to it. It's like it's a money man, so he's gonna get some attention on it. The more money he can bring to the project, the better. As long as the Kyoto brothers are able to get their vision out there the way they want to, just show up and write the checks, Ryan. But Ryan has good taste for the most part, so I'm not too surprised seeing him being connected to something like that. He probably grew up watching that flick like we all did. All right, that's quite the ragtag research team there. Let's see. A turtleneck. Yeah, I think they'll probably look good, especially if the Kyoto brothers are attached to it. If they could get their vision out there and they get some special effects people, practical effects people, then I have faith in it. And then with them getting more attention with the video game and everything, and as far as what I've heard, the video game is very true to the vision for the movie. So I think they'll do it right. It's a nice man from the outside. Yeah, he's a pretty big guy. Ken Four is a pretty solid guy, and he's older now. So as he get older, you shrink some, but he still has impressive size on him. It's such a nice guy. It was so awesome to get a chance to talk to him a bit in Houston. It was a nice guy. I got to talk to him about basketball some. Yeah, they better bring back our favorites. Yeah, exactly. Like some Purdue or Indiana basketball, something like that. And you got him there for a bit. Such a nice guy though. I think when I saw him, he was charging I think 50 for the autograph, and if I'm not mistaken, that was including the combo. Then got some BDSM scenes. You guys pay attention to the type of outfit. No, she turned it off just when it was getting good. See how it happens, Tony? It was listening to you. Oh yeah, classic quote. You max out on them greens. Hey, thanks so much for stopping by, Captain Spaulding. Much love to you and your family, man. Wishing you all the best. Take it easy, brother, and I will catch you again sometime soon, brother. 40 and 60. Okay, I thought it was something like that. Yeah. So I kind of split the difference then. Ken is my dude. I've hung out with him a couple times. Oh, yeah, yeah. Ken's forever a G for that. Yeah, it's so crazy to think that Sean Clark owns that machine. But yeah, Sean should definitely open up a museum though. Like he might as well make extra money off of his collection. Yeah, that was an awesome poster, man. Like that's something to cherish forever, man. Not only that, but just that memory. But Ken is such a great guy, though. Like I always say, like Ken definitely reminds me of those guys, like of my like dad's generation. Like, those guys are like so cool. So it'd be, it's always cool to meet guys like him and Ken. Well, guys like Ken Forey, guys like Carl Weathers, guys like Bill Duke. A lot of guys I've like grown up, really, really enjoying the work from being a kid. every movie can use more thank yous, Tony. No, I didn't get a chance to jump in on his fundraiser for his comic. That's very cool, JD. Let me know how the comic is whenever you receive it, Jeff. Your favorite item of Sean's is something he got for free. The Elrod cutting board from Halloween 2. Yeah. And sometimes that's the stuff that just happens like that. Just random things like that. That you just come across. That you didn't spend a penny on, but just could be just like a grail for someone. Or just have an awesome story attached to them on how you obtained them. Hey, when five senses are enough for you, turns you to a junkie. Man, that Barbara Crampton, that woman is just gonna forever look good. That's such a cool thing that we have her back acting. It's crazy. Like she technically aged out of the business in the early 90s because she was only like what, she was like 32, 33. So decided she was gonna like retire and raise her kids. Then just ended up coming back years later, getting that itch. Now she's still at it. But I'm loving it though. She didn't let the system stress her out. Yeah, Barbara, absolute sweetheart. She was one of my favorite celebrity meets last year. Like I finally got a chance to meet that woman. No, I haven't heard of Savannah Bananas. I have to check them out. That's what it was. That's definitely what it was, Tony. Tony laid the smackdown. Yeah, there's some very fortunate, you know, actresses out there that have seemed to have made a deal with Father Time. If only we all could be so lucky. Triple T. Gotta get that good old pink lighting in this. Oh yeah, the pink lighting just really stands out in this. And then you got the creepy little jellyfish. Freddy's dead. The final nightmare. Dream demons. Yeah, they're tripping acid right now. Like Indigata Davida, baby. I know most of you have already done this, but make sure you smash the like button. Yeah, thanks a lot, Josh. The Harlem Globetrotters of baseball. Oh, nice. Oh, okay, cool. I'll have to check that out. That should be a fun watch. Hey, Scratch and Slash Media. What's up, guys? We're just watching From Beyond on Pluto TV. We're at 32 minutes and what's about to be 55 seconds. Welcome, guys. Jeffrey Combs was hilarious in The Frighteners. I love Jeffrey Combs. That dude's just like so cool. He was awesome in Stream. Yeah, I have to check them out. I didn't know there was like a very cool baseball team that's basically like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball. It's like I've seen some things you guys wouldn't believe. Yeah, that dude obviously has never seen a razor. Rocking the fur sweater. I bet you want them to touch you. It's all lubed up, ready to be touched. Tony's probably bad right now because there's no dong right now. Squishy. Dude, you need to hit the gym, man. You're all flab. One mind, indivisible, with liberty and justice for this body. All right, there's some good practical effects, Majesty. That food finally came up that he made earlier. All right, just reached my next ad. Thankfully, it looks like there'll be another quick one. Tony's hilarious. All right, I'm at 36 minutes. For anyone that's wondering, AAA commercial. Yeah, Barbara Crampton cooking breakfast. Let's do it. I don't think that's the gland that Tony needs stimulating. I like seeing Barbara Crampton in glasses. I think that's probably another reason why I really enjoyed Suitable Flesh. Well, now that I think about it, that may be the gland that Tony had stimulated. One thing I like about Reanimator and From Beyond is you can really tell that Jeffrey and Barbara both come from the stage, and that Stuart Gordon really used that to his advantage with a lot of the dialogue from both of the films. They really do a great job of translating the Lovecraftian stories. Love 80s horror, but it does curb your appetite. I get that. Definitely has its effects like that, Matt. Like, just wait until we see Society. One of these days, we're going to do Society. Of course, Ghosty. 39 minutes and 40 seconds. Yeah, I love Society. Just make sure you guys eat before Society comes on. You may want, you know what, now that I think about it, if we do that on a Disgraceful double features, I'm going to make sure that's run second so that everyone eats, during the first movie. No problem, Ghosty. But Tony's probably the only one that will be okay with eating during Society. It's probably going to be the sound of music to him. He's like, oh, that's just a regular Wednesday for me. That's probably the only movie with adequate dong for Tony. We're gonna make sure it's really turned up whenever we do Society. Like, we're gonna have to like get like a fund going to make sure Tony has at least a good 30 beers that night. Tony's like, oh yeah. I'm not sure right now, Bumper. I still have to decide. With the Discord stuff, I'll of course announce it. Like there's a chance that I may do something this weekend, but I'm not exactly sure when. I love how they've just all been so messed up. As long as your face is the only thing you're showing, Tony. Major headaches. That Miskatonic shirt is pretty cool though. I really do need to get like a Miskatonic shirt or like something Arkham related. Hair blowing in the wind. But you know what? Speaking of Lovecraft, you know what? There is one that Tony would like though. Tony, have you seen Castle Freak? You have to have seen Castle Freak, Tony. Because if you haven't seen Castle Freak, that may be my next choice. And Castle Freak is normally streaming for free. Yeah, yeah, Castle Freak is streaming for free right now. That's because it has dung in it, Tony. That's why you like it. I thought about it. I'm like, an antagonist, a naked antagonist. That's a Castle Freak that's been chained up for decades. Yeah, that's Tony. That has Tony written all over it. So one of these days we're gonna do a double feature of like Castle Freak and Society or something like that. Yeah, Bumper, that's so cool that you're gonna get a chance to see Living Color, man. I'm very envious about that, man. You know what? Our next, now that I think about it, our next Discord thing will probably be WrestleMania. I forget. I'm keep forgetting that WrestleMania is this weekend. So we'll probably do WrestleMania. Ooh, we got Naked Barbara Crampton. That always makes for a good movie. Yeah, he did show it on the last drive-in. That was almost your first pick, Ghosty. See, a woman of good taste. Tony, that's $1 million idea that even Weird Al would be envious of. Yeah, man, like to be able to see Living Color for free, man. Man, you guys in Vegas being able to take advantage of those Fremont Street concerts. Oh man, that's so cool. Yeah, make sure you get some footage for us, Bumper, man. Yeah, exactly, Matt. All the pink lighting. It does make the effects look pretty cool. I have to double check which nights is on. I think is it Saturday and Sunday, guys? I think it's Saturday and Sunday. Cause they do 2 nights, right? You don't like it in the dark, right, Tony? Tony has to be able to see. Okay, yeah, both days. Yeah. Yeah, so they're gonna do Friday and Saturday. Yeah, so I'm gonna decide if I'm gonna do both nights because was thinking on possibly checking out that one venue. It's kind of like a small version of the Sphere. Well, I'll at least do one of the nights. Yeah, yeah. I've been fortunate to catch a little bit of one of the concerts when I think it was the Offspring. So I got a chance to see the Offspring perform. Yeah, gotta love some. You gotta love that Barbara was willing to get naked in films because she totally looked like the quintessential sweetheart. And I love how she talks about how she got the role for Reanimator. She wasn't the original choice. The original actress, she was going to do it, but her mom ended up reading the script and was like, "You're not acting in that." So, Barbara not being uptight ended up, you know, working out in her benefit, having her become horror royalty. I love how Jeffrey Combs gets gradually more and more messed up. He looks so funny looking under that ball cap. No, no, don't put any clothes on, Barbara. You don't need any clothes. Oh, Barbara's feeling inspired. I think she likes it. She really likes it. music is pretty cool right here. Yeah, Saturday and Sunday. Okay, and Cena's night two. Yeah, that pretty much. I figured that he'd be night two. Sounds about right. They should listen to Ken. He survived a zombie apocalypse and Leatherface. Yeah, you're right, man. Man, I miss retro jerseys like that. Like just really met that mesh material like that. But I'm glad that that mesh material is coming back for shorts. Oh, my favorite part of the movie. BDSM Barbara. This is worth the price of admission right here. Excuse me, guys. I may be a bit distracted right about now. Yeah, for real, happy for sure. You're definitely gonna get some of the Oklahoma people together. Yeah, I know, right, Matt? And she's such a tiny woman too. Like when I met her, I was like amazed at how short she was. But Barbara had a nice little cake back there. She didn't necessarily have '80s butt, so I'm proud to see that. I think that who said '80s butt was it? Oh Restless. Oh Restless had me dying when he said that. Gotta get some stimulation there. Barbara's kinky. Yeah, it would have been very hard to stay professional. With I'm gonna need like the biggest stunt sock you could possibly have. Yeah, I know he looks like burnt up Anakin. Man, it'd be so hard to not pitch a tent. Yeah, a lot of women, yeah, they were in that top heavy look. Yeah, Barbara could go anywhere like that if you ask me. Let's see, Jeffrey should have listened when he said he had the high ground. That's how you end up burnt to a crisp. Ken foreplay. It's crazy. Yeah, I know. I'm at 54 minutes and 34 seconds. If anyone's wondering, I just got an ad. Not another broken zipper. I hope that's what Barbara is. Man, that outfit should be hung up in the Smithsonian. Smithsonian. That's a good one, Josh. Definitely the Smithsonian. You know, be a very cool gimmick for like a horror related thing would be like sex related horror stuff. Like, where is the props from the suckling? These are questions that need to be answered. Not the bees. Love how they're light sensitive. It had to be. I need to look up the behind the scenes of that. Like, they definitely had some extra scenes that were just like, hey, we have this footage, just might as well use it. Oh, poor Bubba. Oh no. He's probably like, it's okay, just rub some dirt in it. Oh, Ken. We hardly knew ye. You could tell like the connection with this in society with Brian Yesna. I don't know what those are, Tony. It's like flies, moths. Right, exactly. I'm like, just put a nice suit on them. You know, get a good makeup artist. Looks like nothing ever happened to him. Ghosty, I'm at 58 minutes 52 seconds. Ghosty's getting the eye for. I know it's the best moment. You don't want to miss that. So you can watch that scene and catch up. Yeah, I know, right? The mental. I really need Yesna's autograph. Like I was thinking that like earlier this year actually when I went to Creep Icon when they had the reanimator panel. I'm like, man, it would have been so nice to actually meet Brian. Tony's happy, guys. This is another film that would have been so fun to work on. Like, I know the special effects guys had a blast working on this. The fact that Barbara's able to do this acting in heels and not slipping on the fire extinguisher um, foam is miraculous. Very TerraVision. I agree. It's been Lorena Bobbitt on his forehead. Very Cronenbergian. Business is picking up, guys. I bet Tony's pretty excited. Coasty's like, what? You went to where John Bobbitt worked? Oh, man. Tony wanted to see. He's like, I want to see that surgery scar. Maybe it was by the freeway. Yeah, just walking up and down the freeway searching. Just gonna detach it with my forehead. Go reattach it with my forehead. Hey, that's the magic, Tony. I love how like the best they could do to make Barbara look disheveled, just like kind of like mess up her hair a bit. Yeah, I know, right? It's like whatever their intentions were, it did the opposite. Mound House. That is an awesome name for a bordello. Whose house? Mound House. He looks so hilarious under that makeup. Uh oh. It's happening again. Predator vision. That'd be cool to go check out and have a drink at those spots. All right, get some bound and gagged Barbara. Hey, at least you had that cool experience though, Tony. Uh oh, that can't be good. Uh oh. It can make you very sick. I know Jeffrey Combs just like had so much fun acting in this. Like this is totally one of those projects that if you're an actor, you're just like, oh yeah, I'm going to go all out with this. It was like, uh oh, it's happening again. Uh oh, sucking face. No, I haven't seen the new Gremlins poster. Yeah, man, post it up in the Discord. Perfect timing. Just about to get your brain scrambled. Requiem for a Dream style. Oh, those Ford vans. Back that ambulance up. Oh yeah. Though The Exorcist 2 is a very low bar for sure. Like it's such a shame that The Exorcist 2 is connected to the Exorcist franchise. Like it's a shame that literally so far, other than the original, Exorcist 3 is the only worthy entry into that franchise. Hopefully, Mike Flanagan can do something very cool. I'm interested. I'm interested. A snake came out of his head. You know what? I never even got around to seeing the TV show, but I did hear a lot of people enjoyed the TV show. Oh, more second face. For some reason, I think Tony would be totally down for it. Yeah, I think that's going to be the case, JD. Like, it's going to be totally Mike Flanagan to the rescue. Like, I'm really excited to see him do Carrie. I'm way more excited to see that he's connected to Carrie and that's going to be a mini series. So that's very dope news. Yeah, for real, Papa Goss. I didn't really have high hopes for it, but when I started to hear more and more people saying that they enjoyed it, I said that it's something I'll have to see one of these days. But I totally forgot about it until you mentioned it, Josh. So I'm gonna have to check it out. So Laura, you enjoyed it too? Okay, I'm gonna be on the lookout and check that out, Bumper. Yeah, it went really under the radar. I didn't really have high hopes for it. So the fact that you and Lori enjoyed it, then I'm gonna have to really check it out. Then, and then Gina Davis being involved is definitely a plus. You haven't had cable in like 10 years. Yeah, it's been a while for me. I think it's probably been maybe like 15 years for me. Yeah, Alien Earth seems like that would be pretty cool. I'm all here for Alien and Predator stuff, especially for stuff to be on TV. I think it's a little bit it has lower stakes. The fans can be so ruthless when it comes to the movies, but I think when it comes to shows, you have a bit more space to actually breathe instead of cramming something in a good hour and a half and trying to please everyone. Like I think TV is a great avenue for horror. Like what they did with Bates Motel and what they were able to do with Hannibal. Those are two very great TV show adaptations to horror properties. Yeah, that's a very good score to have, Josh. No, I haven't checked out the Bunsman yet. Seemed to be the small part of the group that watched it. Yeah, that's what. Oh, she bit it off. No, he got a lot on his mind. Yeah, sliders. Love sliders. Very dope series. I remember watching the premiere. Man, Barbara, no using the teeth though, man. Sent a shiver down my spine. That would be pretty funny to see Jeffrey Combs giving love making lessons. I mean, they're Jeffrey Combs has quite a fan base. Like if you saw the young girls that came out to see him at Creep Icon, he could possibly do it. Yeah, Sliders was a very awesome '90s show. Klingon, straight up Klingon. Man, they just don't make effects like this anymore. I'm not gonna lie, I want that painting. That painting, yeah, that painting should be in the Scary Sanctuary. I need to get Sean Clark on that. I'm like, man, forget the machine. Where's that painting? Oh yeah, Reanimator always brings the fans out. I think that's actually it's so funny because that's where I originally met. No. That's I met Jeffrey at Cult Classic convention. I was gonna say OKC Con, but no. And I met Barbara and Bruce at Horror Hound last year. Headless EMT. Yeah, man, that poster is so beautiful. Like seriously, if you get a chance to get it, definitely grab it. Or if you want me to grab one for you at Frightmare, I'll definitely get one for you, Josh. Like that is such a beautiful poster. The painting in the background of it's like the BDSM woman with her boobs out. I'm pretty sure I could get someone to commission it, but I wonder where that original is. Oh, they're giving birth to Jeffrey Combs. I love how this is nasty. Like this is a proper setup for a society, though. Like it's nowhere near as nasty as society, but it's just like okay, this is the perfect prelude. Yeah, I know, right? Like, just imagine just being someone's like guest while they're filming this. All right. I love that she went to the Sally Hardesty school of jumping out of windows. Well, at least you're still alive. It could have went way worse. I love the neighbor. The neighbor's just like, man, I knew something was up in that house. Hey, sometimes you get eight. And now she's mad. She's gone mad. She's seen some things she'll never be able to recover from. And so have I. Oh man. Gotta love some From Beyond. Man. Such a fun flick. Man, guys. So, that is our first film for our disgraceful double features. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Those of you who have never had the chance of seeing that before. So let me get geared up here for Hello Mary Lou, Prom Night 2. Give me a second and I will pull up a link for you guys. Let's see. Was that her knee bone sticking out? Yeah, I think so. A knee bone's connected to her. uh, yeah. I'm gonna watch the next one on Pluto TV because the ads seem to move a bit quicker for me than on Tubi. But Hello Mary Lou is also on Tubi as well. So let me add that link for you guys and replace pinned message. So there's the link for the Pluto link, but you guys can also find it on Tubi as well, as I mentioned. Let's see what time it is. It is 11:05 on. Yeah, definitely more ads. Well, definitely more ads on Tubi for sure. So it's 5 past the hour. Let's just give each other a 10-minute break, and we'll come back and start the film at 15 past the hour, or at least we'll meet back up to start the film. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. Most of you guys are new to From Beyond. It's a pretty far out there watch, and I think it's great special effects, practical effects, 80s sci-fi horror film. Oh man, so guys, feel free to go ahead and get restocked up on snacks. Go hang out, have that smoke break, take that shadoobie, whatever you may need to do, at this time, I'm gonna go and grab me something to drink right quick. Maybe see what's in the pantry and the snack on, and I will be back, guys. So feel free to keep the chat going, vibe out for a bit, and we will be back with more disgraceful double features live watch party fun. So I'll see you guys back here very shortly. Hello, travelers, and we are back. Man, I can't wait for this second flick. I love some Hello, Mary Lou Prom Night 2. This one was picked by Demented, also known as Brian, the director. Solid pick. This one's a fun one. Goes together well with From Beyond. So I'm ultra excited to see this film again. Hope everyone is doing well tonight. Wait for some people to come back and join us. I said, give us till 15 past the hour to get back in. So probably some people are charging their phones and things. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Let's see. So Ghosty says that one really picked up halfway through. Yeah, they do a bit of setting up for it, but once the plot really gets underway, then it's a bit of a roller coaster. It really takes you through it. So, who has seen Hello, Mary Lou Prom Night 2? And who hasn't? Whose first time is this for a watch? I have a deep, passionate love. Okay, nice, nice. You have a big, deep, passionate love for monsters. Yeah, I love a good monster flick. Good creature design, great special effects, and a great cast. It really ramps up. And you can tell they really had a lot of fun working on that. Jeffrey and Barbara, they just have an amazing chemistry. So it's great to see them and stuff like, their Lovecraftian trilogy together of like, Reanimator, From Beyond, and Castle Freak. And as much love as Reanimator gets, I probably like Castle Freak more than out of all three. I know it could be sacrilege. I know a lot of people love Reanimator, and I absolutely adore Reanimator. One of the best films, one of the best horror films of the '80s for sure. And for it to be a low budget film, it's really stood the test of time. But I love Castle Freak. It's a fun setting. That castle setting. You've seen it many times. It's always been a favorite. Yeah, Lori, you have great taste, Lori. Yeah, I love Hello Mary Lou. Get some Michael Ironside. You haven't seen this one, Ghosty? Oh, Ghosty, you're in for a treat, Ghosty. I think you're really gonna like this one, Ghosty. You identify as Nessie. I could totally see that, Tony. You totally are a Nessie. Yeah, but you guys are really going to enjoy this one. If you haven't seen it, I know you're gonna love it, Ghosty. Like seriously. So let me get queued up, and you guys get queued up as well, and we will go ahead and press play at the start of the next minute. So we're gonna wait for 18 past the hour. And we're gonna start Hello Mary Lou Prom Night 2. Yeah, I really love this one. I came across this one because the VHS cover for this one always stood out. I always thought it was a very cool poster for this with Mary Lou in the locker. And I was kind of wondering, like, hey, what's going on with this one? Okay, press play, everyone. Ghosty's like, I knew it, Tony. Very retro production company start. But this one will also be a very cool double feature with like Night of the Creeps because it has that vintage 50s vibe. That story that goes back to the 50s. I love how in the 80s they were all about the 50s, just kind of like how we're about the 80s right now and starting to shift up into the 90s and 2000s now. Like, I think we're actually starting to get out of the 80s, thankfully. The 80s have been done to death. We need more 90s and 2000s vintage stuff. Even though the 2000 stuff is kind of hitting me a bit harder than expected. Just make sure I have my captions on. Yeah, I love Night of the Creeps. Thrill me. And I love how this one hasn't been updated. Like this isn't a like a restored copy, so it definitely gives those VHS vibes. I love it. You can tell this is definitely some like DVD copy. Yeah, this is another fun film. The worst part about HD 4K or whatever is yeah, yeah. It just makes it look so weird, right, Tony? So yeah, this doesn't look right. Of course, guys, always ask for a time step whenever you need it. Mary Lou. That's quite a confession, Mary Lou. Many boys. I had Mary Lou in my school. We all had a Mary Lou or two in our school. Yeah, you can also see the coffee stains way more. Leaving the phone number. Mary Lou was so ahead of her time. Oh yeah, Lori. We all had a Mary Lou. And some of us were the Mary Lou. Just to think, Mary Lou in 1957, to be that type of chick in 1957, she must have been like a diamond. Like wow, she's putting out, and I don't have to marry her. Lori's like, shh. I know, right? Hey, we're all grown now. Yeah, I love the Mary Lou's. The Mary Lou's were always fun. Who here is a Mary Lou? Tony's definitely a Mary Lou. And she's gone. Hey, can't get your eyes off of Mary Lou. She's off. The Brave Little Toaster. Oh, love the Brave Little Toaster. Always a good watch. You were more MacGyver until ninth grade. Uh oh. Incel vibes. You want to shake? Oh man, that's how I felt when I missed out on Paige at Horror Hound. That's exactly how I felt when I came back around to her table and it was empty. I was like, "Wait, Soraya? Soraya?" And she never came back. Oh, one guy ruined the 100%. Well, it was bound to happen. Someone was gonna do it. I can't wait to check it out. Aw, ruined my prom. Yeah, it was going to eventually dip down, so I'm not mad at it. This rock and roll will never last. It's just a fad. Though I will say I will give them props for having a desegregated high school in 1957. That is very progressive. Desegregation and slutty women. This is quite the high school. Yeah, exactly. I'm really excited to check it out. The timestamp is 8 minutes and 45 seconds, Vero. I love this scene. The rock and roll will never last as a clip in your band's record. Really? Nice. Hamilton High. Hamilton High seems like it would have been a fun high school to be in. I mean, Mary Lou was pretty popular, as you can see. Good old Mary Lou. But I will credit, this movie for me actually knowing the song Mary Lou. So that's one of those cool things about cinema and music and stuff. I always thought this was a pretty cool fire stunt as well. To see a woman do a fire stunt is awesome. So I wonder who's the stunt woman for this. It's like you. Yeah, I know. I would have been pounding the pavement too before getting some. It's like, no, I was almost there. And in the 50s too, I'm gonna die a virgin. Ghostface with the skull. Well, they gave me my first ad, but it looks like it's probably going to be one, so I'll take it. Nobody has a glass of water, nothing. I mean, I guess fire systems weren't regulated as they should have been. Okay, I'm getting an ad for the Boop, well, the Betty Boop musical, and I'm actually intrigued. It's a I'm all for interesting off the wall musicals. Yeah, I think they only gave me two ads, and the ads are pretty creative. I gotta Boop the musical ad. Oh, I love that horse. And I was at a convention not too long ago, and you could had a photo op with that horse. The Valley and your game. All right, nice. Exactly. I mean, the ads seem to be pretty well on Pluto. And for anyone wondering, I'm at 11 minutes and 20 seconds. She has some great 80s hair. I love her mom's shirt. Dang, mom. Oh, cheapskate. Yeah, no wonder she's so happy to get out the house and run off with Craig. Mom's hating. Yeah, I'm right at 13 minutes. You had a brutal one? Yeah, just drinking coffee. And this isn't like fancy coffee that teens are drinking nowadays. They're just drinking regular cafe coffee. That dude looks like a very like off-brand Yahoo serious. Guacamole Radio. Hey, I'll take that. But there's some pretty awesome stations out there in Mexico. Yeah, I did see that story about Yahoo. That was not the Yahoo serious story that I was expecting in 2025. But at the same time, I'm like, that is also such a very Yahoo serious type story. But it sucks though, man, that that dude's not able to sell his property because Yahoo's still in there. It's like, bro, come on, man. That dude did you a solid, and he can't even pay his hospital bills because you're up in there hanging out. Hey, Ghosty, you're exposing all of Tony's secrets. Nice. We're gonna have to take you to Lisa Vanderpump's restaurants and stuff in Vegas. You know what? I love 90 Day Fiance. Now, there's a YouTuber. If you're into 90 Day Fiance, there's a YouTuber you guys should check out called Sauce. And he gives the funniest 90 Day Fiance recaps that whenever I see he has a new one, I immediately click because I know I'm going to laugh my ass off. You're down to Yep review our food? Nice. Yeah, man, she's slowly taking over parts of the strip, man. Young Michael Ironside. Oh, speaking, I just got my ad for the Valley, Tony. We spoke it up, man. Someone just made a comment. Look how small your nipples are. So that's probably what sold Tony. Yeah, this looks like some good trash television. All right, I'm at 17 minutes exactly. I love how this chick is doing her best to look like Robert Smith from The Cure. He just got another one too. That dude had a very cool vintage Run DMC shirt. Yeah, I love great trash TV. So we may do a trash TV night one of these days, guys. Looks like Doc Brown. Great Scott. Nice. I'm glad to hear that, Ghosty. Oh, looks like Lori would be down for some trash TV too. Yeah, we could do some trash TV. I'm even down for like some vintage trash TV, like some old school, Real World or the or Road Rules episodes. Old school, The Challenge, like Johnny Bananas and CT going at it in their prime. Yep, Surreal Life, stuff like that. Who? Okay, another show. Who remembers MTV's Fear? That was so ahead of its time. Like, awesome show. Okay, okay. Vera says she'd be down for that too. Cool, cool. And I know AB's always down for trash TV, so yeah. So we may have to incorporate that, like trash TV Thursday or something. Yeah, I think that would be fun. Yeah, where they would explore the abandoned buildings and everything. Like, and it was the first show that I remember where they attached the cameras onto contestants and let them go around. And it was so ahead of its time. And they only did like maybe that one season, maybe two. I remember they had that awesome Alice in Chains song as the theme song. That show was way ahead of its time, so that would be very cool to do for for a Discord live watch party or something like that. I know the episodes are on YouTube. See, I'm glad that you remember that, Lori. Like, only so many people remember that show. Like, but I was so hyped for that show when it came out on MTV. Like, it totally, like, if it would have came out, like, let's just say in the 2000s, it would have hit. Yeah, of course. Just go prying in old luggage. Only good things in store for you. It's like I know that ain't who I think it is. Like he's still mad. Like, dude, let it go, man. Mary Lou still has Michael's Ironsides in the bunch. Yeah, I love that transition. Pulling up in the Oldsmobile. It's the aliens from the latter sequest. Yeah. Yeah, that trauma's coming back, man. Mary Lou worked a number on them, man. Those damn incels. So the year that the prom queen died in the fire. It's like, yeah, everyone remembers that. It's okay. She's gonna go listen to her Boys Don't Cry cassette. She'll be back. She's just moody. They don't know what a goth is. I just reached another ad. Thankfully, they're pretty quick. All right, that was very quick. 23 minutes and 35 seconds. See, Tony, they don't like you, man. See? They're like, we're going to give you another long ad. Yeah, something's wrong, all right. Just wait. My life is over. Oh, teen drama. But that's not it. They should change clothes for P. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, teen pregnancy drama. They never were showed how to use a condom. Social commentary. I'm gonna have to put like a social commentary like button whenever something could be like a message. We're gonna do like from Don't Be a Menace. We're gonna have like a sound bite that goes like message whenever there's some sort of social commentary. So I'm gonna try to see if I can add that next time, guys. You got in late. Don't go prying for the family jewels. Trying to repurpose this. Mary Lou's not pleased. Oh, Roberta Smith. If only you knew the trouble that you were in. Uh oh. Just making a mess. Now, who's going to clean up this room? Oh, yeah, Bumper, I'm at 27 minutes and 52 seconds if you need to catch up. Yeah, I know, right, Ghosty? Well, at least she doesn't have to worry about that little problem anymore. I mean, that's one way to take care of it. Message. Oh, you still stuck at the hotel? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You're just catching up. All right, I feel you, man. When do you make it back home, man? Yeah, this is so much better than the first prom night. Like the first prom night has the benefit of having Jamie Lee Curtis, and that's pretty much it. But to be honest, I remember my first time watching prom night and being bored to death. But this has the benefit of being a sequel that far exceeds the first one. You drop back Thursday? Okay, cool, cool. They come back out for work on next Tuesday. Okay, bet, bet. Glad you just finished your assignment, Vero. Hopefully, it wasn't something that took a long time. You never saw the first prom night scenes. You didn't miss much. You really didn't. Like, if you want to just say that you saw like early Jamie Lee Curtis when they were trying to typecast her as a young actress as being strictly in horror films, um, then it's worth seeing that. But after seeing Prom Night, you kind of see why she kind of steered away from horror films for a while, why she doesn't like them. Terror Train is definitely the better watch. Like, I wish I knew about Terror Train earlier. That's the more enjoyable flick to watch if you're gonna watch early Jamie Lee Curtis horror that's not Halloween. It was a simple discussion, but I make it difficult on myself since you're studious. You're very studious, Vera. I could definitely tell from your videos on YouTube, and that really shines through. That you really do put a lot of effort into things. Thought you might have passed out like I did last week. I had to take me a nap before the live watch party tonight. It's like, man, I don't want to be too sleepy. They should have had Tony be saying that line about looks pretty well hung to him. Tony would deliver that line with a bit more pizzazz. I want to, but I enjoy my time with y'all. Hey, we appreciate that bumper, man. Glad to have you here, man. It's like Tony going way beyond what they call for in the script. The director's like, I didn't put that in the script, but damn it, he's very convincing. Yeah, right, bumper. Straight up triple T. Those huge cockroaches. I love how this high school everyone has their distinctive style, and they made sure to put that in there. Like you got some punks in there, you got some heavy metal kids, you got some kids that are into rap in there. You got the all American good girl. You had the goth chick. Oh yeah, it's gonna be lit. I can't wait, guys. So be there, guys. If you are a member of the Discord community, definitely want to check it out. Let me put up a link on the chance that there's someone in here lurking that doesn't know about the fun that we have on Discord. Great community of people, guys. And we're fortunate to have live watch parties in Discord where we could actually watch along to the same thing. So, if you guys are into that, definitely check it out. I just posted up the link. Just last week we did UFC. So it's cool that we're able to just do events like that and just kick back and enjoy fun moments together. Triple T is going to be in the house, guys. So, guys, make sure to check out the Discord community. Eventually, the Discord community will be behind a paywall. So, if you're not in there now, guys, you're going to have to be a member of the upcoming Patreon that I'll have eventually, or a member on YouTube when I eventually roll that out. So you'll only be able to be a member of the Discord community if you are an early supporter, like a lot of you guys are, or if you guys will become an extra support GBG member by being a member of the Discord, well, being a member of the Patreon or a member on YouTube whenever I get around to unveiling that. But we're going to make the Discord more exclusive. So, like I said, I wanted to make sure that you guys would have first dibs on getting the Discord jumping. Yes, yes, definitely. That's what I wanted to do. A lot of those fellow YouTubers that I follow, they wanted to make their Discord communities available for their early supporters and those that wanted to jump on it pretty early. And every now and then, they'll give out a free link for a week to let people join for free. So I want to have the Discord available early for you guys that have always shown your support early. And, you know, you guys, like I said, the Discord is for the inner circle of the GBG. And you guys are totally the inner circle. You guys support everything on the channel, and it really means so much to me. Yeah, it's a blast in the Discord, the Discord watch parties. Hey, shout out to Bumper with the super chat. Really appreciate that, Bumper. Major, major props, Bumper. Much love, Bumper. Man, you guys' support is crazy. Double OG, triple OG. Yes, I really appreciate you guys' support though. Like you guys like seriously are the best support a YouTuber could ask for. I seriously really look forward to these watch parties all the time. It's funny, I was thinking about that earlier today. It's just like, man, I have a group of people that I really look forward to hanging out with like every week. And that was one of the main things I was looking forward to, with doing the channel. Because with the vlogs, I don't get a chance to chat with you guys as much. So, and then conventions only come around so often. So, to be able to have something weekly where, I can get together with you guys and learn all these different things about you, it makes all the editing hours, putting stuff together, way worth it. Hey, man, I appreciate it, Bumper. Like, you guys are truly the inner circle. So that's why I say, like, whatever you guys like are near the Dallas Fort Worth area, let me know. If I'm out in you guys' neck of the woods, I'm going to let you know so that we can hang out. Ghosty says this is a highlight for me each week. Hey, I'm glad to hear that, Ghosty. Like that really means a ton to me that you guys really enjoy the live watch parties as much as I do. Like all of y'all are so cool. Yeah, for real. Like all of you guys are truly, truly real friends. Like I look forward to seeing all the cool stuff that you guys have going on. Even if you're popping in for just a second, it really means a lot to me. I'm just like, hey, all right, well, I know like with Ghosty staying up late, a lot of you guys on the East Coast, like Jeff has work like super early in the morning. So the fact that, he jumps in for a bit, is able to stick around, or sometimes he'll take a nap so that he can stay up early, or stay up late because he doesn't have to go to work early, on the next day. That's always cool, man. You guys' dedication, it always drives me to do more and more for you guys. I wonder who had to scrub. I wonder who had to scrub Mary Lou's lipstick off the confessional when she did that stunt, and I wonder if that number was written down. It wasn't the altar boy, so it probably wasn't. Man, the farmer mom looks gross. I'm at 42 minutes and 25 seconds, Tony. he he came across the ad that got you, Tony. Hey, sometimes it breaks us all. Oh yeah, for sure. We're definitely gonna get together and hang out. Like I think with our first opportunity in Arizona, it's gonna really inspire a lot of people to really want to get together for certain things, And that's what I like about the Discord as well, because we have the opportunity to kind of like see if we're going to be able to make certain things. All right, we got Pantsless Girl in Jersey, always a hit. That was such a look in the '80s, like in '80s movies. That rocking horse, I love how that rocking horse made a convention appearance. We'll leave it up to Tony, exactly. You watched this for the first time on Race Discord last week. It's an '80s old school for sure. Mary Lou, yeah, man. Gotta love Mary Lou. Like, she's such a great anti hero. It's like, you can't necessarily root against her. You want to see her get her revenge. Oh man, like for real, and that's another great thing about the Discord is because we're having this opportunity to chat with each other and everything. Like on YouTube, we're typing and stuff, and also on Discord, we're able to hear each other's voices and riff, pretty quickly off each other. So by the time we see each other in real time, in real life, oh man, it's gonna be one for the ages. I'm glad that I'm gonna have a camera so that we can document. It's gonna be a lot of fun, guys. It's gonna be so much fun. Like I think Triple T is gonna turn me to Triple B. It's gonna be two turn Tony turning me to Ben Band Brendan. Like I don't think we're gonna be welcome to many more venues. When Tony has about a good 30 in him. But that will make for excellent time. So when I'm Triple B, it's going down. Ben Band Brendan. Yeah, it really would be a great time. Yeah, straight unhinged, right? And then it's WrestleMania. Oh, I can't wait for this upcoming one. Yeah, man, we're gonna have to soak up the alcohol and illicit substances somehow. Just running on fumes, man. Running on fumes, just like at the jamboree. Hey, I get it, Bumper, and that's another reason why I went for the Discord. We can be a bit more unfiltered. That was an awesome church to have a setting. Tony's on 23%. Yeah, guys, if you want to see Tony straight at 100%, join the Discord for the live watch parties there. You never have to worry about what streaming service or if you have pay per view or anything. It's taken care of by your travel guide. But one cool thing I will say, what I do like about Hyperbeam is it will allow for me to give you guys access. So let's just say you have Netflix. Like I don't have Netflix, but let's just say you have Netflix. You can use your link from your Netflix to paste into the browser, and it will give me access to Hyperbeam to watch it from your Netflix or what your Disney Plus or whatever. So I think that's a very cool option. Tickets are still available at your local Discord box office. Exactly. Get there early. Yeah, exactly. The tour guide is off duty in Discord. Mary Lou's coming for her revenge for everybody. Ghosty's giving us signs. That's what I love about Ghosty. Ghosty, you're peeling back the layers. I love that. I love how we all have our cool personality traits that we bring to the group. But the most important thing of all is we bring our love for horror. Ghosty with the mosty. The ghostess with the mostest. Yeah, they really are, man. Like, I'm so glad that we have this community. Like, the internet has given us a lot of trash, but the ability for us to connect with each other and just have our similar interests is the best. Like, to if I would have been able to have you guys as friends as a kid, it would have been like so cool to watch like a lot of these classic movies for the first time. It's the best. But we found each other now and we're able to get together every week and vibe out. Yeah, exactly. I'm so grateful for horror because of that. I get to know you guys. You awesome, awesome horror freaks. Exactly. We're the wild ones. We are the weirdos. We are the weirdos, mister. Yeah, I think we're all a bit feral. That's the fun thing about it. Horror just enables us to really just be ourselves and just be like, man, I don't care what anyone else thinks. And not only that, but we're fortunate for growing up in the era where we did. A lot of us. So, we grew up seeing a lot of things that they were able to do in horror movies that they don't really do nowadays. Like, there's not much nudity in horror films nowadays. Like, the more independent ones, yeah, sure. But it used to be big budget, well, not necessarily big budget, but the bigger horror films and the smaller ones had boobs. Now, it's a rare thing. I know I crack a shit ton of stupid jokes, but that's why I like this group because people just laugh and don't. Yeah, that's what it's all about, Tony, man. We're having a good time, and we know you're having a good time. And the better of a time that you're having, the better of a time we're having because when it's a triple T moment, it's guaranteed that we're all going to be laughing. But we're not laughing at you, we're laughing with you. That's the big difference. But but then again, we may be doing a little bit of laughing at you though. That's out of love. We're doing it out of love, man. We love you, man. Yeah. You're like that cousin. We're just like, oh man, that's cousin Tony's coming over. And when your mom tells you that, you're like, man, cousin Tony's he's fun, but he's a little weird. And then your mom asks you, weird how? But you don't want to tell him, man, he talks about dongs a lot, mom. It's like, hey, that's my mom's nephew. Your kitty powers in real life. I love that, man. La Flama Blanca, man. Hey man, I love that man. Like seriously, guys. Like I laugh so much hanging out with y'all. Like it's totally good for the spirit, man. Like and the fact that like seriously, like we really do have a group of friends here. Like for instance, like even when we're going through stuff, like with the stuff with Captain Spaulding and the things that he's going through, that his family's going through. You know, like I said, real life happens. So sometimes we have to have that cool distraction and have friends that we can talk to and just be like, hey man, we're here for you. We can sit back and watch some horror, get some good laughs in, anything that we can do. So, I say it every week because I really truly mean it, but I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. I just noticed there's another goth chick back there. So did they replace the other goth chick? That's very cruel in this high school. Good old Mary Lou. That was quite a lick right there. I will go to the end of the earth for jokes. That's where donks. Hey man, that's what we're here for, man. Yeah, man. I'm glad that we have this group, though, man. Some of us are able to come in a bit more often than others, but whenever you're here, for for however long you're able to, you know, it means a lot, man. I know you guys have real lives going on. Some of you guys have kids, some of you guys have spouses, jobs, hobbies, and such. So, you know, it's much appreciated that you're hanging out with me and vibing. Horror really brings people together. That's why I say. That's why it's the great, great genre. Yeah, I know. I love this scene, Ghosty. It did such a good job with this. Man, 80s practical effects. I mean, just setting up a camera and a little pool and just kind of like swirl some stuff around gives you a cool effect. I mean, I mean, it took work, but that effort made something that still looks good in 2025. Sure, Lori. 59 minutes and 5 seconds. Anytime, Lori. Anytime. Okay, guys. And speaking of, now that I'm thinking about it, for the next disgraceful double features, I will be choosing both selections, and then after that, we will start the rotation again for everyone selecting films. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I'm gonna scour some flicks. You guys have really forced me to step my game up in regards to what I'm gonna select. There are a couple that I'm thinking of going with, but with the ability to do different genres on disgraceful double features, it really presents a bit of a challenge. So I'm looking forward to picking both flicks. And then, with that being said, I will say Tony and Bumper, get ready to possibly make your next selections after that. So get your short list together. Tony, you mentioned a flick in regards to what may have been your first selection, and I said that we may not have been ready for that flick just yet. I think we may be ready for that flick. I'm not going to spoil what that selection was that Tony was thinking about doing, but I think now we've set the standard for what disgraceful double features will be. So if that's available for streaming, um, by the time that you pick again, Tony, feel more than free to pick that. So let's get to it, guys. Let's see what everyone was talking about. Has anyone ever actually done one of these confessional booths? You know what? I was going to ask that if anyone was raised Catholic or if anyone's Catholic and has done one of those confessional booths. Um, AZ, well, AB's from Texas, so there's a chance, and she's Mexican, so there's a chance that she may have been raised Catholic or she may be Catholic. Unfortunately, she's not here to be able to confirm that, so we'll ask. Looking forward to the picks. All right, awesome, awesome, Tony. I may actually make it a triple feature. So I may actually start that one a bit early, maybe at like 7:30 on that one because I kind of want to do a few different genres maybe. Her earrings, yeah, I know. Yeah, Tony and then Bumper and then we'll get Ladies Night again. So we'll see who's available on certain weeks. We may even switch it up a bit. But yeah, guys, I'm really excited for what you guys will be bringing again for the second rotation. for you guys' picks. All right, you're down for it. Yeah, man. If you're down for it, Tony, we could definitely do it, man. And it's funny because I was watching a video earlier today, and they were talking about exploitation flicks. As someone in the comments mentioned that flick, and I'm like, yeah, I think we're ready for that one. I think it's a sign. You already know yours, Bumper. You have to, so it'll be hard to choose. Hey, man, like I said, man, always get those selections that you guys may be wanting to pick and just put it on your short list. And then, just have that handy for when it's your time to have your number called. All right, so Tony's is locked in. I already know what Tony's is. So if it's available on Tubi during that time, I already know what you're going to do. Yeah, curious for Ladies' Night again? The booth would burn down if Bumper did it. AB's Mexican, me too, I knew it. Yeah, she mentioned it in the Discord, but you were two turn Tony then, so you probably didn't notice. It's a sign, and I'm half. You think it's hard to top AB's pick from last week? Yeah, the Suckling was a very good one. Like from the premise, I knew I was gonna enjoy it, but that's some wacky stuff. Like Tony's and AB's were very high up there in the disgraceful double features selections. And yeah, exactly, guys. That's the cool thing about you guys' selections because you guys can pick something super schlocky. It can be something that just has a superb cast. It's just all types of ways of showing you guys' taste. Man, that chick had a nice butt. She definitely didn't have 80s butt. We have more cake, guys. She had she definitely didn't have the stereotypical 80s body. She has a more 2025 body. Yeah, yeah, the suckling was totally high cinema. I knew I knew we were up in for something good when AB apologized ahead of time, and I'm like, yeah. Yeah, she had a very nice body. Blondes with nice bodies seems to be the theme for tonight's disgraceful double features. Yeah, I'm so excited to see what you guys are going to pick again for like ladies' night. Tony and Bumper. Yeah, but I'm thinking I'm gonna do a triple feature maybe for a disgraceful double features. Mainly because it's really taken off very well, guys. And the fact that you guys have an enthusiasm for picking your flicks as well. So it'll be like a good 2 months before I'll get a chance to pick again. So I got to make them count. So I'll do like a bonus win for those of you that aren't able to, stay up as late, like Jeff. Yeah, I'm definitely more of a brunette sky bumper, but I'll definitely give it up for a good blonde, especially like Barbara Crampton. Barbara, she's top notch. You just want people to see how good it is. Yeah, it's a good one, man. It really is. One of my favorite, most underrated directors. Very influential director in that flick, Tony. So I'm very excited for people to see it because it's very underrated. Oh, I love this kill. I swear. Bam, boom. Great locker kill. Something tells me something told me that Ghosty would agree with that statement bumper about brunettes. Yeah, I know a lot of people are familiar with that director's like debut flick, his really big magnum opus. But the one that you picked, Tony, is a great one. And it's funny because one of the picks that I was thinking of picking for Disgraceful double features next week actually is related to that director. He's actually in that flick. Yeah, I love Turbo Kid. Also, you buying Turbo Kid next week? Yeah, I'm glad to hear that, Bumper. Oh, we have. I think we have more pegging here, guys. Yeah, Ghost in the Darkness is an awesome flick. I love that, man. Rest in peace to Val, man. Get Val and some Michael Douglas. But you know what's kind of sad though? Now that I think about it, both Michael Douglas and Val dealt with throat cancer stuff, which is very scary to think of. So that, so I mean, two successful actors dealing with throat cancer, and I think it probably has a lot to do with what Michael Douglas said with how he thinks he got throat cancer, alcohol related. Yeah, Top Secret would be awesome. Well, yeah, I know that is hard, Tony. Well, Ghosty, Michael Douglas says that yeah, Bumper got it. That's where Michael Douglas says. That's why they say the HPV vaccine because it can eventually develop into throat cancer for yeah. So I'm like, hey man, two successful actors living their lives, man. It's possible. Yeah, exactly, guys. Like, hey, that's why your parents said you can't put everything in your mouth. You got to be careful what you put in your mouth. Yep, lead picks. Yeah, Ghost of the Darkness be awesome. I love that flick, man. You harlot. Yeah, the Ghost of the Darkness is actually on Pluto TV. Funny enough, we may watch that next Monday. I still need to pick a flick for Monday, so we may do the Ghost of the Darkness. Right. You got to make sure it's wrapped in saran wrap, just like in that scene in Booty Call where they had to go hunt for saran wrap. You getting Monopoly Go ads? I'm thankful I haven't received an ad in a while. Watch, I'm probably gonna get another one in a second. Tony, when you come back, I'm at 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 22 seconds, so that you can catch up. Yeah, guys, if you're down for something Val Kilmer related, I was thinking about that this week, but I didn't get around to doing it. I was like, let's do some demons. But if you're down for doing something Val Kilmer and horror related, we could definitely do the Ghost of the Darkness. I love that flick. Yeah, I love some good top secret, top secret, real genius. Tanya's like, well, it would have been better if it was a dong in his mouth instead of a crucifix. Oh, you've not seen Real Genius? Oh, bumper, man. Real Genius is awesome. Val Kilmer, man. Oh, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, like seriously, if you like Top Secret, you would like Real Genius. Like seriously. Yeah, this it's around the same era. I think. Let me double check. Yeah, I think Real Genius he filmed around the same time, like or a little bit after. Yeah, Top Secret came out 84. Real Genius came out 85. So he probably went from one set to the other. Yeah, that would actually make a pretty cool double feature. Yeah, he was really young then. Yeah. Like it's so funny because I can't help but think whenever someone mentions Top Secret, I automatically think of a Real Genius. The two are kind of like really intertwined for me. So yeah, man, like if you haven't seen Real Genius, man, you need to see it like immediately. Like Nathan's hot dog, he stopped coming over though. Yeah, oh man. And the loaded cast that was in Tombstone, Val stands out, man. He stole the show, man. Like Tombstone's that western that even people that don't like westerns loves. Like still to this day, I want to actually go to Tombstone just to, just because I love that film. go see the OK Corral and how small it is, and just to know that that gunfight only lasted what, like 40 some odd seconds or something like that, and it's just rippled through like the waves of time. Yeah, it was right around the same time as Wyatt Earp. I think like Wyatt Earp came out like maybe like a year afterwards. Yeah, seeing the OK Corral would be so dope. Yeah, Wyatt Earp. I've always heard. I've only seen Wyatt Earp like one time. I remember it was actually pretty decent, but it's no Tombstone. Definitely no Tombstone. Um, but one of my favorite Wild West stories or Wild West theories is how Wyatt Earp could have possibly been a serial killer. Well, yeah, and that basically him being a lawman was him basically covering up his bloodlust, because it's basically like how they mentioned, like, you know he took advantage of like bringing in people dead or alive. It's like, well, hey, I got you dead to rights. I could easily bring you in, but I'm gonna go ahead and add another body to the count. So I think that's pretty cool, something cool to think of. But there are actual stories of people that were actual serial killers in the Wild West, and I think that's very fascinating. Oh, so you went there when you were a kid, Ghosty? Oh man, that's so cool. Yeah, I'm glad that that's something that a lot of you guys want to do as well. Like, I've always wanted to check out like a historical place like that. Like, I think the Old West, there's something very fascinating about the Old West. And the Old West has something to do with my disgraceful double features pick, if it's still on Tubi by the time that I pick. So that's very cool, Ghosty. Oh, that's cool, Tony. Yeah, I love that stuff. Like, I like Old Town San Francisco with like all the like old brothel stuff and the hunting stuff there. How like in Portland they have like certain things underground. Like, yeah, like I love like all that old stuff. The gas lamp district. That was a pretty cool kill too. All right, it's prom queen time. Silencio, por favor. All right. Yeah, but seriously though, guys, like, you guys have really forced me to step my game up in regards to what I'm going to show in disgraceful double features. Like, it's it's awesome. I really am happy. So I gotta find some very cool flicks for us to do when it's my time next week. Yeah, for real, Tony. We'd be there. But please keep the dong section behind, like, beat it, behind the beads, like in the rental stores back when we were kids. That reminds me, like, of how in like I didn't know this, but like in the Golden Tiki, if you look in like the holes, there's like all types of like porn pictures, like vintage porn pictures. So if you look in some of the holes, you will see vintage dongs. So I'm sad that Tony got kicked out of the Golden Tiki, the Golden Tiki, last year before he got a chance to see the dongs. The curtain is for the non. Well, that's quite the business plan, Tony. Yeah, the bathroom door handle. Yep, the door handle. Yeah, it was my first time going to the famous Golden Tiki. So my friend that I went, she goes there pretty often. Her and her fiance, and she was like, make sure to go through all the cubby holes and look at all the nooks and crannies and pay attention to all the different phallic objects. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I could definitely see Tony doing something very similar. This movie has so many cool moments. Like, this was one of those movies that I'm so glad that I picked up like randomly after seeing the VHS cover, and the VHS cover does it no justice how awesome this movie is. Tony's like, I'm gonna make getting kicked out count. That's the spirit. Like if you're gonna kick me out, I'm gonna make it worth it. I love Mary Lou's look right here. So 80s. It's like she's going all carry on them. I would totally expect you to do that, Tony. It would only be right if you did. Man, that Mary Lou is quite the hottie. Oh, I know it is, Tony. A dude looks like that one dude from the New Girl. Hey, you will find chicks wearing dresses like that at conventions, Tony. The chicks are into the vintage look, like the pinup style. Okay, you think the same Ghosty? Yeah, he does have that same look as that guy from the New Girl. Oh my god, what is that dude's name? Let me look it up. Jake Johnson. Yeah, he looks just like Jake Johnson. Oh, there are plenty of them. There are plenty of single con chicks. It's because the guys that go to the cons are afraid to talk to them. But I don't think you have that issue, Tony. Yeah, you get a good hodgepodge. Just go shoot your shot, Tony. Sucker. Hey, we've all been there, Tony. We've all been there. Sometimes when you're down bad, it's the results that count. Oh, sorry, Nick from the New Girl. And that woman has some amazing eyes. Or has. She still has amazing eyes. I've seen her at a couple of conventions recently. This is a fever dream, Ghosty. Is a fever dream of the highest order. Like, I've been up the past 20 minutes and it feels like a fever dream. Fish Fishnet stalking everywhere. Yeah, I know. She has great eyes. Yeah, I know it's late out there. It's getting close to like 2 a.m. where you are. Thanks for hanging out with us, Ghosty. Know how late it can be. But you made it though. You made it to the end. Yes, seriously, Barbara. I was just about to say the same thing. Like you made it, Ghosty. Majorly proud of you. Yeah, that's why I think I'm going to do a triple feature on Tuesday and start a little bit earlier so we can get that third flick in. Sucker. Yeah, yeah. That spring transition can definitely do some work on us for sure. It's almost the weekend. Bumper, it's the same day as the disgraceful double features. I'm just gonna do a extra one earlier. Yeah, nothing's changing. Like if the day changed or anything like that, I'll let you guys know. Everything's pretty much staying the same. Just doing it a bit earlier, just to make it a bit easier on those like Ghosty and Jeff. I love how he gives him that look. Like, yep, there you go. I know you kids had a hell of a night. They're playing our song. Pretty fun ending. He had enough time to get his license plate personalized for Mary Lou. What a simp. Yeah, he was sipping really hard for Mary Lou. Completely down bad. Yeah, Lisa's still pretty sexy to this day. But yeah, that's a fun, fun flick, guys. Oh man. But I love Prom Night 2, guys. Such a fun one. Yeah, that's a fun ending. Can't afford to miss class. uh, yeah, Nocturnal. Man, that's such a fun flick, guys. I'm glad that you guys hung out with me while we watched some Hello Mary Lou Prom Night 2 and From Beyond. I think they made a great, great pairing of flicks for Disgraceful double features. Um, yeah, so next week we will do. I'm still deciding on if we're going to do Ghost of the Darkness or if we're just going to go ahead and do Demons 2. Give me some time to decide. We may even possibly do both. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, guys, we're definitely gonna do that, and then I'm thinking we're gonna do 3 flicks on Tuesday next week. So be on the lookout for that. I'll make the official announcement coming up sometime soon in regards to what flicks we'll be doing for our very special, or possibly very special, disgraceful double features, which will be a triple feature if I'm up for it. um, but guys, that's always awesome. Yeah, it was a very great pairing for sure. So thanks so much to Jeff. I know he's probably passed out. And thanks so much for Demented for you guys' selections. And we're going to keep this streak going of awesome double features that you guys will be picking for time to come. It's going to be a great way of, figuring out what you guys are into. What are some of your favorite flicks? But yes, it was a great night, Lori. I agree. You guys definitely make it a great night. Taco Tuesday. Majoring in horror flicks. That's right, Ghosty. Yes, have a killer night, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out and hanging out with me. No, thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming out and joining us. Your contributions all make it as fun as it is, guys. So, guys, it is close to 1 a.m. here in the Dallas Fort Worth area. So, I'm going to let you guys get some rest, but be on the lookout for this weekend. Join us in the Discord as we watch WrestleMania this weekend. You guys don't have to worry about pay-per-view because we will be streaming it from our link in the Discord chat through to our Hyperbeam and hang out, grab some brews, have some 420, catch some bumps, and tell some jokes with us, guys. You're gonna rewatch the Righteous Gemstones and not go to work tomorrow. Nice. Hey guys, we're gonna get some mania in and vibe out, guys. But thank you so much again for joining me, travelers. I really appreciate all that you do. And I look forward to WrestleMania this weekend, guys. So, guys, remember, I am your travel guide, Brendan, with the Hard Green Book, signing off and letting you know that it is scary in those streets. So let me know that you made it home safely, travelers. I'll catch you guys this weekend.